Welcome back to my channel. I have filmed you a look that I was really nervous about doing. I filmed a Jaclyn Hill eye look. The eye look that she just posted on her YouTube channel, the Dark Matter, from her Morphe and Jaclyn Hill palette. And this is what the palette looks like. I got really inspired to film a look using a lot of the products that she used. I got really inspired recreating this look, wanting to try out the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill palette, and this is what I came up with. I don't have everything that she did use, so I used some of the things that I had. I hope you guys like this look. Please let me know what you guys think. Did I do a good job? Yes or no? I hope you guys really enjoy this. If you want to see how I came up with this recreation look, please stay tuned and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys. Hey guys, I am going to be working with the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill Vault collection, and I'm going to be using Dark Magic and Armed and Gorgeous, just about maybe one shade out of the Armed and Gorgeous. I'm actually following Jaclyn Hill's palette review when she was doing the Dark Magic. So I do have one eye done already, which is the green smoky eye that she was doing. I didn't do the bottom end yet, so we're gonna do that after I put my foundation on, because in her video she started with the foundation on already so she could do it all at one time. So I hope that this turns out and everybody likes this. I'm gonna try to use as much products as she did. I do have some things that I'm going to use that she did not have. I don't have any of the Ardensian pencils, so I actually am going to mix MAC Minted and Urban Decay Freak for my waterline instead of the Ardensian, I think it was called Grass. Yeah, I think it was called Grass. So I have one eye done, so I'm going to zoom you guys in and we are going to work on this eye. Alright, let's go. Whew. Alright, so we are going to, I gotta clean up my brow because this brow, no good. This brow, I like it. So I used the Kat Von D, the 24-hour Super Brow in light brown from Kat Von D. And I do like this a lot. And then I just filled it in with some of Anastasia used brow powder, soft brown from Anastasia, just to clean it up a little bit. So I'm going to reach into the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and this is the shade NW20. So I'm going to shake it up, put a pump of this on the back of my hand, a little bit here. I forgot how much I loved Pro Longwear. I just haven't been using it because there's so many other ones. So I'm going to take this Sigma E56, and this is a lid shader, but I like to use this for my concealer. And I'm going to carve my brow from the top and the bottom. It is storming, if you guys can hear it. It is Labor Day, and Brody is at his parents' house working on the car, on his mom's Thunderbird. Doesn't start. He's getting that thing to start. So that's the bottom cut. Now let's do the top. So I've been seeing a lot of controversy about the Vault collection, and I've actually had it for quite a while now, but I have not actually used it. Just been trying some other things out, seeing whatever all the air is all about, and kind of just letting it take its course, and then I want to film my own. Spreading this out. I'm just going to tap some on my lids as well for my concealer and primer. I used to use this stuff all the time. And that's what this brow is going to look like. So I'm going to reach into Morphe Jaclyn Hill The Vault, and this is Dark Magic, and This is the palette, and I'm going to start off with Poof. And I'm going to use a Morphe R38 brush. No, I do not have the brushes. Thought about it, but I didn't get them. Because I am looking for brushes to try. I was on the monthly subscription for brushes with Morphe, but I just kind of got off the collection for a while. Been testing out other brands as well. I'm just setting my concealer down and just blending some of the extra, if there is any, very lightly. The first brush I'm going to go in with is the Morphe M441 brush. And I'm going to use Potion. And I'm going to slowly build up my crease and get some product on there. And blend it out. I'm not going to be extremely precise yet. And I'm only picking up a little bit at a time with this shade. A lot of people are saying that these don't blend very nicely for the mattes, and so far I haven't had any issues, and that's what I'm going to start out with. I'm going to use a Sigma E35 brush with like barely anything on there. It's just from the previous eye. And I'm just going to blend this out. Circular motions first. From the inner corner. The next shade I'm going to use is Trickery. And I'm going to use a Morphe M167 brush. And I do have a MAC 242, and this is what the two differences are. So this is the MAC 242, and this is the Morphe 167. So they are almost the same, but not. This one is a little bit fatter. That would be my preferred way to actually put a lot of these shades on. So I'm gonna pack this shadow on the brush. And I'm going to use some of MAC Fix Plus, spritz my brush, and pack on the shade. I'm going to tap it. Get most of the product and pigment. And go to the outer corner. Until you get something like this. And I just go above just a little bit because I do have a hooded eye. I have hooded eyes, so I like to just pull the shade up just a little bit. Now I'm going to use a Morphe M433 brush, almost like a MAC 242, and I'm going to use Inside Job, which is a matte dark green. And then just pick it up a little bit, tap it off, and I'm going to start this in my outer crease, and I'm going to make sure that it is the flat end. And work in the two shades together. And make sure that you work on the blending of the lid shade and this shade so it is gradient. I know it's probably going to look like a little bit of a mess for right now, but we'll definitely clean that up. I'm going to take small circular movement at the end of the brush. Make sure that I'm blending this out. I'm going to go back into that Morphe M441 brush and more of Potion. And I'm going to blend the edge to bring back more of Potion to the look. I really do like this, and I don't do a lot of smoky eyes, but I do a lot of green looks. So I definitely think that this really does look really nice. I'm gonna go back into the Sigma E35 and lightly blend the edge. Make sure everything is all blended together. Raising my brow a little bit. Going to use a Morphe M562 brush, very small brush. I'm gonna go back into Potion again. And I'm going to stick this in the inner corner here to blend the shades together. Wiggle it in there. And blend everything together. Just gonna take a little bit more Potion. Now I'm going to put a little bit more of Trickery on my eyelid. And I'm going to use that Morphe 167 brush again. Spritz my brush one more time with Fix Plus from MAC. And apply this to the lid one more time. Now I'm just gonna let this dry for a couple minutes, and we are going to highlight the brow bone. And this is where we reach into the Armed and Gorgeous palette, which looks just like this. And we're gonna use VIP. And we're going to use a Morphe M508 brush. And I'm going to tap this on my brow bone for a highlight. This thing is pretty potent. Really pretty color though. So I'm gonna take that same shade VIP and that same brush, the 508, and I'm gonna put a little bit of this shade in the inner corner for a highlight. And then I'm gonna go back into the Dark Magic stack. I'm gonna use this Sigma E46 brush, very tiny, and I'm going to use Power Cut. And spritz my brush with the Fix Plus again. And apply that over VIP. So what I'm gonna do is take the Morphe M433 brush, and I'm just going to blend this edge really lightly. Just like that. Then I'm going to put on some mascara, and I'm going to use the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash Mascara. And I'm going to put a coat of mascara on my lashes. Not poke myself in the eyes. For lashes today, I'm going to be using Lily lashes in the style Ella, and these are what the lashes look like. I'm going to be using some of the green duo glue, which I've talked about before, and I really do like this glue. If you can hear the rain, it is coming down. It is horrible, but we definitely do need it. What I'm going to do now is line my lower waterline, and I'm going to be using Minted from MAC. Go from the inner corner to the outer corner. And then I'm going to be using Freak from Urban Decay, and put that up the top of it. And I will be back with my foundation and concealer on, because I purchased anything crazy or new. So if you guys have any comments for any good new foundations and stuff, leave them in the comment bar below, and I will be back after that. So I got kind of slap happy. Kind of baking a little bit all over the place. Kind of just getting everything to sit down right. So I'm going to reach into the Hourglass Luminous Bronze Light, and that's what it looks like. I really do like this bronzer a lot. I have been using it in like all of my videos. I know. I just need something that actually compares to this. I mean, I like using this bronzer a lot. So I'm actually going to use a Morphe, and this is a M436 brush. It's a duo fiber brush. And I'm going to take my time just warming up my face. And I'm thinking about coloring my hair. I don't know if I want to go back to brown or stick with blonde. I haven't really decided yet. If you have any comments, let me know in the bottom bar. If you have any ideas, leave those too. Warming everything up, going into my hairline, making sure everything is nice and blended. Beating my face, I guess you want to say. And I'm just going to do the jawline. And down my neck a little bit. Going to use a Soho brush for my nose contour. And I never really did a lot of nose contouring until recently, and I think my nose looks really nice when I do this. I've not been professionally taught how to do a nose contour, just been kind of trying everything out, seeing what it looks good on me. And I think it looks really nice. Bottom of my nose as well. Middle of the Cupid's bow. And let's do a little bit on the lower lip line. Just need a little bit more of a poutier lip. Going to use a blue sapphire beauty blender, and I'm just going to tap out under my nose and just in the center here. So I already have my waterline done with both the Freak from Urban Decay and then also Minted from MAC, 2-color combo. Alright, so what I'm going to do is go back into the Dark Magic palette. I'm going to use Potion, and I'm going to use a Morphe R41 brush, and I'm going to smoke out my lower lash line, and I'm going to do this from the inner corner to the outer corner. I'm going to go in a few times with this color, really smoke out this lash line here. So I'm going to take Potion, inner corner to the outer corner, and really work this in here. I'm going to use a Morphe G19 brush and pick up a little bit more of this thing. I'm going to use a Sigma E15 brush and go in with Busted from the palette, this blue, nice matte blue shade. And I'm really going to work this in the lash line. Just stamping it on there. Getting it nice and intense. real nice and tight in there. Going to take more of Freak from Urban Decay and re-intensify my lower lash line. Going to use this Morphe M169 brush, and I'm going to pick up Potion from the same palette that we've been working on, and really lightly I'm going to blend out the blue shade. Do the same to this eye. Going to use that same M169 brush from Morphe, and I'm going to go into Busted again. Kind of what she did. Make sure that it is more of the blue than it is of the green, and make sure that that's smoked out. Go back into the Morphe G19 brush with more of Busted. Make sure it's a little bit more blue than green. Just using the M562 brush, blend this out. And I lost a lot of the inner corner highlight, so I'm going to go back into the Armed and Gorgeous palette, and I'm going to use the shade VIP again with this M508 brush, and tap this on the inner corner. Then I'm going to go back into the Dark Magic palette, and I'm going to use Power Cut with that same M508 brush. And I'm going to spritz my brush with the MAC Fix Plus and apply that right on top of that VIP shade. I'm going to use a Kat Von D number 2 brush, and I'm going to whisk away some of this powder that I had underneath. And I'm going to go into the shade Peaches from MAC, and I'm going to use a Morphe E4 brush for this. Okay, so this is Peaches from MAC. I'm going to apply some mascara, and I'm going to use again the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash Mascara. I think I might have to invest in some of the Art & Seton Monster eyeliners, because this does not look like that. And they look pretty cool. I'm gonna go into Potion again with a M562 brush. And then I'm going to use a little bit more of Busted again on that same brush. And I'm going to blend that all out with the M441. Kind of like a go big or go home kind of thing. So Jaclyn went into the Armed and Gorgeous palette for the highlight, and she used some of the VIP shade. So I'm going to try that as well. I'm going to apply the VIP shade for the highlight with this Morphe M521 brush. And let's give this a try. Ooh, girl. That is stunning. It's a pretty shade. I'm gonna apply a little bit more on the top of my brow here. Wow, this is actually a really pretty shade. And let's do the same to this side. That definitely ties the look in together. Do a little bit on my nose. Blend her out just a little bit. I definitely do like this shade a lot. What I'm going to do is take the Hourglass Dim Light, and this is an ambient lighting powder, and this is in dim light, and I'm going to take a Morphe M438 brush, and it's just a larger brush, and I'm going to take this shade, I'm going to tap off a lot of the extra, and I'm going to put this on the apples of my cheeks. You can just see that it gives just a little bit of a glow to the cheeks. Now I'm going to take the Scandinavia, the makeup finishing spray, and I'm going to spray my face. Let this sit. I'm going to line my lips with Urban Decay in Naked. I'm going to take some of the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in Stripped. Alright guys, this is the completed look following the Jaclyn Hill and the Dark Matter palette tutorial. So I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel, let me know what your thoughts were if you thought I did well, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye! So I'm going to swatch these for you. I know everybody has said their opinions about swatches, so I'm going to actually swatch these myself and let you know what I think about the hand swatches versus the face swatches. So I'm gonna start with the top layer first. So Poof, Power Cut, Shh, Trickery, Diversion. So we got Potion, Busted, Inside Job, Mojo, Temptress. Sorry about the bad swatch, but these are actually the shades. These are the shades from my wrist all the way down to my elbow, and they don't swatch that bad. I've had worse shades actually, and I don't think they're that bad.